Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Read with SJ. I am in a bit of a different setting because we're clipping podcasts and editing and doing all types of stuff. So you got me in a different setup, but I was like, I have to show up to the table because today is our masculine read. Everybody has feminine and masculine within themselves. So you can see this as somebody else, but it's also going to be reflective of the work that you're doing to achieve your goals right now, right? Where is your inner masculine? So before I begin, as always, I want to let you know the way that I channel. I get all of my messages directly from my higher self. That is the only place that I get my messages from. By you being here, your higher self is in communication with my higher self in order to bring forth messages. In other words, everything I'm getting ready to tell you are things that you already know on a very deep level. I'm simply here to provide you with encouragement, support, and clarification. All right, so let's get started. The feminine side of ourselves, which if you haven't checked out that read, I implore you to check that out. That was the last read that was uploaded on Sunday. The feminine side of yourself is all about your vision, what you're trying to create. The masculine side of yourself is the action steps that you're taking to assist that creation into form, right? And manifestation. So let's see what our masculine side has to say. I invite you to take a deep breath. I'm so grateful for these messages. All right. Seven of Swords in reverse. This is like having cleared out baggage, let go of something. I'm looking over at my clock. It's 1:44. That's also an angel number. There's a message in there. So if it resonates with you when we're done, look up 144. 144 is also, one is the vibration of something new. 44 is all about safety, security, home life, manifestation. All right. And you have this Seven of Swords. Seven to me is blueprint. It holds the energies of karma, things that you've wanted to experience. Swords, thoughts, actions, physical manifestations. Sometimes it can mean, though, hardship, chaos. So coming out in reverse, and then with that 144, I don't know, I feel like some type of end of a cycle. So something new has begun, taking new steps. Let's see, Knight of Pentacles. This is such a beautiful thing. Okay, I feel like we're in that in-between spot with our masculine right now, where we're not fully engaging in the old activities, but yet the new activities, we're still trying to like figure out, okay, well, what am I going to be doing then? You know, what is life going to look like if I was really embodying who I truly am? What would my daily habits look like? The Knight of Pentacles is all about opportunities coming into you. Pentacles is earthly here, this lifetime right now. And Knight is on its way. On the plane, on the boat, in the car, on its way to you. So it's like something had to be let go of for this to come in. So that might also be the message. You may be holding on to something or have just let go of something, but there's some type of old energy that's like clearing out so that this can come in. And that's kind of the process that we're in right now. The masculine's kind of feeling a little bit, I feel a little, not confused, but slightly. Like a little bit like, I'm not sure how this is gonna work. I'm trying to get my footing, right? My friend, is staying with me and they have a dog and she's here, so she's playing with her toys. That's probably who you hear right now. Her name is Bella. She is so beautiful. But it's funny that she's playing with her toys right now. I feel like be light with yourself, okay? Your masculine doesn't need to be doing this hard, crazy work. Like the new masculine, the divine masculine within all of us is light and fluffy and fun. Okay, so I feel like that's what's being brought up. It's not that you have to sit down and take these tangible steps. It's just that you have to work to keep yourself in an elevated frequency right now. right? And so make sure that you're doing things that are fun for your soul. Play that piano, bust out that guitar. If you want to get a new house, get into a good frequency and go look at some houses. If you want a new car, get in a good frequency and go test drive some cars. You don't have to make the decision. It's about doing activities that are assisting the manifestation that you're trying to create. Okay, so there's been something that's had to have let go so that you can receive this. So you're kind of in that state right now. So I'm letting your masculine know, first of all, ease up, relax. Something is on its way to you, but also be fun with yourself. Okay, don't be this tough, rough, hard masculine that we've been taught we need to be. Your masculine side is creative, right? And it's like the feminine side has the vision. I want to write this song. And then your masculine side sits down at the computer or the desk or with whatever instrument and writes the song. So be fun with yourself. 5 of Swords. Definitely some type of disconnect going on here. I apologize. Not disconnect. Change. Some type of change is occurring in your life right now, physically, because this is the masculine read. So there is something moving. And I think this idea of how we used to do things is kind of fading. So this idea that I have to do A, B, C, and D to achieve my goal, not really the way it's working anymore. People are becoming more readily available of aware. People are becoming more readily aware of the idea that energy is a real thing. And when you can anchor your emotions and put yourself in that event ahead of time, then that is really what you need to do. You just need to be in a high vibration. You need to be enjoying life and doing activities that you enjoy rather than activities that you're told to do for somebody else's benefit. And this has been a slow transition, but that's what's happening here. There's this let go, this surrender that's happening within yourself and maybe with this other person then as well, because every relationship you're going to be in is going to be a reflection of the one that you have with yourself. I keep messing up my communication, so if there's communication that needs to be taken care of, take care of it. All right, open that space, but be balanced, be compassionate, be kind. But there is something that's here and ready. I'm not sure that you're aware of it. I'm not sure if you're aware of it. Also, keep in mind, whatever manifestations you're working on, this is your masculine side, whatever manifestations you're working on, these tangible steps that you're taking to create the life that you want, it may not come through in a traditional manner. So there may be some change, and then what happens is we don't know what's going on. And our mind is kind of programmed to like be in control of things. So when things happen and we can't see why they're happening or what's happening, we tend to kind of get in this state of like nervousness and fearfulness, and it's out of our control. And understand that what's happening is you're deprogramming an old belief as to how you have to acquire your lifestyle. We've been taught and programmed that you have to work your ass off. So that's what we're used to doing. And being in control of it. And the fact that now we have to surrender it off, that in itself is a process. I'm confirming for you that there is something that you're letting go of, to let go of it. Let go of it. Hold the space, let go of it if you haven't already. There's something beautiful that's at your door. I mean, it's literally about to be like knocking, something that you can't even see, all right? It's gonna be something that like you're like, I knew something was coming, but I never would have thought that was how it was gonna happen, right? That's a miracle. These are miracles and they happen all the time. So I'm confirming for you that that is coming your way. This 5 of Swords energy makes me feel like it is not gonna come in a way that you expect, okay? All the thoughts that you have, all of the actions that you're taking, they're going somewhere. It's adding up. Whatever it is you're trying to create, it's coming to you, but it will not be coming through the traditional form. And that's where you're going to be tested. Okay? Things might get a little weird. Things might get a little rocky. Can you maintain? Can you stay in the moment? Okay? Don't go into the future. Don't go into the past. Stay right here. You know what? I'm agitated. Let me step out. Let me take some deep breaths. Let me run down the road and grab my favorite candy bar. Find the magic in that, right? Let me get myself some flowers and smell them. Find the magic in that. I put on my favorite song and just take a couple deep breaths. There's magic in that, right? Bring yourself back. You're going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. It's going to be such an easy transition. The only thing here is maintaining the mind, okay? Your masculine has this. Your masculine side has this, okay? They're going to get through whatever they're going through, but it's just facing some fears right now. All right, so let's clarify these. This Seven of Swords in reverse. Guys, Ace of Pentacles. You had to let go of something big. Maybe it's this core belief. I don't know, but you had to let go of something. You had to let go of this person. You had to let go of this habit, which again is usually reflective. So if there's been these old habits and old ways of doing things that have been in your life, then you've probably had a relationship that's been reflecting that. So you may be having to let go of the relationship. You've had to let go of something that has played a significant role in your life in order to fill that up with something that's going to play an even more significant role. All right, this has a dual concept coming in with it. This Ace of Pentacles is something that was very big to you, something that you loved and you thought this was going to be it, but you had to let it go. And now it's like there's going to be room for this next step to manifest. And whatever that next step is, whatever that next step looks like, it's there. It's there. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles. So many. Four of Pentacles was bottom of the deck. That's that manifestation, that safety, that security, right? We were talking about that 144. Guys, Knight of Cups. Again, so not only do we have Knight of Pentacles, which is something coming towards you, tangible object, but we have Knights of Cups, something that is emotionally drawing. Something that is like, I love this. I've wanted this. All right? What's interesting is another card also flew out, and it was Page of Cups in reverse. So 2 Cups cards came out, which is drawing on your emotions. Okay, so we're focusing on the emotions. The Page of Cups to me is going to mean 2 things. So you're going to have to take it how it resonates. Page to me is all about preparation. The page is like, all right, I'm getting ready to plan out this trip. I need to get the map. I need to map out where I'm going. I need to book the flights. I need to rent the cars. I need to book the hotels. This is the page energy. You're preparing for something. It's that preparation stage. Cups, emotional. I'm preparing for something. When something that you really love comes in, you want to be able to be stable enough within yourself that you can maintain it and love it and enjoy it and really be there with it, right? So this coming out in reverse is going to mean one of 2 things. One, you're already prepared. You're prepared for this. Give me a second. Sometimes the messages, I got it quiet so I can hear myself. Okay, so your beliefs are going to affect your reality, really. Your whole belief structure is fed back to you through your experience. You have to believe that you're prepared for this. There's a difference between the conscious and the subconscious, where some people are like, no, I know. Yeah, no, I got this. That's your conscious. The subconscious is like, I've done this in another lifetime and it didn't work and I got shot down. And so now I'm scared. Right? Okay, so that is that difference. It's difficult to access the subconscious sometimes because we work in the conscious mind. With this Page of Cups coming out in reverse, this to me makes me feel like there's deep-seated fear. which you're not alone. I'm almost like, wow, I got to go back and watch this read for myself, right? Like, I'm giving it, so I'm sure I relate in some way. There's a deep-seated fear here. What's going to happen when I step out? What's going to happen when I let go? What's going to happen when I surrender? This idea of having to work for it. This idea of having to do A, B, and C for a result. What's going to happen when I decide to believe that I'm just worthy of it and do things that feel good on a regular basis? What's going to happen? And it's imperative right now that you believe, all right? And this is a part of your masculine side. What are activities that you do every day? Take a few minutes every day to believe and tell yourself, come up with an affirmation. I am so happy and grateful now that I have embodied my highest self, my best self, my purpose, whatever that looks like for you, okay? Because you have to feed this new belief structure. You have to feed it. This to me is coming out to let you know that you are prepared. You are ready for this. Now it's up to you to continue feeding that belief. Trust that whatever is happening is moving for your benefit. Sometimes it may look a little rocky. You might not know what's going on. That's because the rules of the game have changed, right? Normally I don't touch on this during my card reads, but based on the belief structure I've constructed for myself at this point, I believe that the planet is changing her location in the atmosphere. So she's changing vibrations. She's going from one location to another location. These locations are different vibrations. So she's elevating in vibration, okay? There's new rules in this vibration. So money won't have such a strong suit. Your means of manifestation is going to be your energy field and your ability to connect with yourself. Your ability to see it, to feel it, to understand how to manipulate and move energy and how to utilize your emotions in the process to create what you're trying to create. Okay, so you're prepared for this. Whatever changes and shifts are happening, trust me, everything you've been focusing on is coming to you. So I hope what you've been focusing on is good. If it hasn't been, start shifting it now. Understand you're running a program. You're deprogramming the mind, these old beliefs, and you're reprogramming a new belief structure. So every crossroads you come up against, take a deep breath. I am safe. There is no plan B because I'm going with plan A. You got to show up to the table with that energy right now. All right? And you're prepared for this. Your masculine is prepared for this. I feel like you have been through the ringer. You've been through the hoops. You've been doing this a long time. So your masculine's prepared, okay? You're prepared for whatever this is. Both of these energies are night. In other words, you're close to this manifestation and you know it. All right, so keep hanging on. Let's clarify this Five of Swords. I know that it's whatever this manifestation is that you've been trying to accomplish, that job, that career, that new way of living, that relationship, that opportunity, that goal, whatever it is you've been trying to manifest, it's here, it's surfacing. It's going to surface in a way that you're not expecting. And that's that Five of Swords. It's going to be different. It's going to be change. Guys, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So listen, there's this Five of Swords energy. It almost makes me feel like you think you're not prepared, or that deep-seated fear that I was talking about, all right? It's holding it up. So something's ready, something's at the gate. It's like knocking on your door. You're not home, right? Like you got to get home, get to that door. How interesting. We're holding something up. Tell me one more about that Five of Swords before we end off here. Oh, look, I flipped the card. The Hierophant. Yeah, traditions. Oh my gosh, so much of these. I'm just going to take the one that flipped, which is Eight of Swords. This is exactly what I felt was coming up. The Hierophant to me is very traditional. Traditional ways of doing things. I have to do A, B, and C in order to get a result. right? Let's just use let's just use the example that you're trying to obtain a house. Okay, let's say you want to get a new home or a new apartment, new place, new home, whatever that looks like for you. Let's just say you're trying to get into a new environment. You might think, I have to work extra hard, save up the money so that I could do that, right? There's that tradition, okay? Where we're at energetically in the world, the same rules don't apply. So when we were in the lower vibrational, three-dimensional energy vibrations, things were slower, they were denser, they were harder, and that belief structure was the belief that the collective kept alive. So for a lot of people, that was how you obtained it, because that's what we believed. And as a result, that experience was fed back to us. But now that we're moving into different vibrations, this Eight of Swords, we can let that go. A lot of us, the only reason our manifestations aren't surfacing because we're still in our head thinking, okay, well, I need to do this, this, and that so that I can get that house. Get out of that vibration. I'm in that house. That house is mine. I'm there. What does that feel like? Put yourself in the living room. Put yourself in the bedroom. Put yourself in the yard. What does that feel like? Drive that car that you want. Show up to that job that you want. Do it in your mind, right? Because this is where we got the problems. So watch what you're continuing to do. Watch your thoughts and watch what activities you're continuing to participate in out of fear and not because your soul truly wants to do it. Right? It's imperative right now that you're doing things, and this is going to be a slow process, but it's imperative that you do things that just keep you in that higher vibration. Right? Face that fear. What's going to happen if I let go of this? What's going to happen? Everything you've ever wanted is going to flood right in. All right? But things are going to move a little bit. So you got to stay very in the moment right now. Your masculine side is being told to stay very in the moment. Okay? And do things that keep you in a good vibration. Don't think about next week. Don't think about last week. Think about right now. Whatever you got to do to get yourself in that higher vibration, go get that candy bar, go get those flowers, go put that song on, go watch that movie, whatever it is that's going to uplift you, do that. All right? This is your, I was going to say this is your job for the week, but I'm laughing because they're like, it's not traditional, it's not a job. So this is your tasks for the week. Okay, stay out of your mind. Stay out of this old, archaic way of doing things and just energize the idea that you're abundant. What is it that you want? What is it that you want? And focus on it. See yourself already there and already having it, okay? Through that process, you're going to feel some energies come up. Let them come up. Let them come up. Let them come out. Let them flow. Make sure you differentiate the difference between your emotions and your soul, all right? Your soul is divine by nature. You're not your emotions. You're just a soul experiencing the emotion. So it's okay to let it, hey, you know what? I'm a little nervous about that. Feel that so that you can move it out. I'm a little fearful about that. Feel that so you can move it out. It's okay to be a little frightened. It's okay. You're letting go of everything you've ever known and doing things the way that you've ever known. And you're stepping into a new way of doing things, which involves the idea of the universe supporting you, flooding it into you. What's going to happen is you're going to change your whole aura. Your whole energy field all around you is going to shift because you're changing your thoughts. You're vibrating at a higher level so that you can match this manifestation. Okay? So we're going to leave it there. Guys, I am thrilled. I am so excited. There is something that is at your doorstep. All right? It's going to show up different than what you think. I'm telling you that ahead of time. Feel the fear, let it go. Feel the nervousness, let it go. And then bring yourself into that vibration that you've already accomplished what you've been trying to accomplish. It has manifested in form. All right? Be there with it. I am so excited to hear about your manifestations. And then, of course, this is always going to be a reflection of the relationships that you're in. So, as you evolve, the relationships in your life are going to evolve. All right. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to you embodying the best you and building that foundation for yourself so that whoever you are in a relationship with, they have a foundation as well. And then you've got two whole people with foundations, right? Coming together to create an even bigger foundation. So if you're watching it for another person, I implore you to switch it onto you. And I'm letting you know whatever this is huge. You've got a lot of energy behind this. It's just a matter of letting it come in, and it is going to come in through a little bit of chaos. But now you know, so that's okay, right? So I love you guys. I support you guys. Thank you so much for loving and supporting me. I will leave all the information below if you're interested in getting a read. I am also a spiritual development coach, so if you're interested in any of that, please check out my website and get in touch with me. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Hello, beautiful. It is so beautiful out. It is just so beautiful.